So I'm gonna talk a little loud just for a second. I've been quiet, just relaxing. But this is the most peace that I've had pretty much since I've left the jail. I stayed here last night and I gotta leave in the morning. But a young black man who I was talking to when I was trying to call Tay on the phone, he gave me that Metro card. And surprisingly, it really did have some money on there. So I took the number 298 to Sunset Boulevard, and then I got on the number 56, and I took that to Greens Road, and then I got on the number 86. So I had to take 3 buses from where they had me stranded. And this is a woman from Santa Maria so-called shelter that denied me into the shelter and then sent me to Ben Taub when I already told her that they are denying my pregnancy. And I didn't ask for her to medically confirm my pregnancy. I ain't asked nobody when I went to the shelter to take me to no damn doctor in no America where they treat black women like crap and then denying our pregnancies and lying and stealing our kids. No, I said I need somewhere to stay. Now, with the Tay girl, I asked her, I was like, does this shelter require for me to tell them that I'm pregnant? And she was like, well, yeah, they can help you get on Medicaid. First of all, I just need a shelter to stay in. My pregnancy at this point is my business. I understand how many people is plotting on my life and my children. So at the end of the day, I just need somewhere to stay. I don't need nobody trying to say, oh, she not pregnant, so she can't stay in our shelter. No, I don't need to go to a shelter that's just worrying about whether I'm pregnant or not because I'm pregnant. And if you can't give me a place to stay, then when it all hit the fan, I just wanted to come clean that you was one of the people conspiring against me to have me outside and to have my children taken from me. And ultimately, I would have been killed. Because I ain't know you gonna take my son from me illegally and take my other babies from me illegally, whether it's 1 or 2 illegally, and then turn around and think that the bomber not gonna keep coming with the forces of hell, fire, and all the armies of heaven to come get my children. You gonna have to murk me. You gonna have to kill me. And I shall not die but live and declare the works of the Lord. So that just lets you know how far they willing to go to lie to keep somebody's son and to lie and steal somebody's children. No. So I caught the bus and I was sitting over there sitting down, and it was New Year's, all the fireworks going off, everybody was going their own way, And I was sitting right there outside by myself with my little blanket, tiny little blanket that I got, this little pink blanket or whatever. And I was freezing. The temperature dropped so low. And some people come up to me, some black women. Oh, how you doing, sis? Here go $5. You staying outside. Here goes some food. Can I help you? Let me get you a room for a night or 2. Here go a little man to get you some food. You know what I'm saying? And that's just ridiculous that America want to sit here and try to take off for a man that's abusing a woman and a child, and I'm pregnant, and you want to go so far as to try to harm me while I'm pregnant instead of just helping us, and it's just way too many people that's involved with trying to plot on us, and they still trying to do this. So I'm gonna just calm down. I've been very quiet, in here today. I gotta leave in the morning and be right back on the streets with none of the shelters allowing us into the shelters, with everybody following us around, trying to cover up my pregnancy. But anyway, I was able to take me a shower. They're trying to stop me from putting the evidence out about my son, about my life, my home, where we were attacked, who all was attacking us in the neighborhood, who was poisoning us. Mostly I wasn't even trying to get into the harassment that I had to go through in the neighborhood from the civilians. But basically, I just need to get the evidence out about my baby daddy. God told me to press charges on Austin John Metter, my white Caucasian baby daddy, with like 8 charges. You know what I'm saying? Done been to prison. Stay in. He's a jailbird. You know what I'm saying? And God told told me to put the evidence out about him because God told me to press charges on him. Every single lawyer that I have contacted in Harris County, Fort Bend County, Fort Worth, all that, they know what's going on with the Andrea Jones case, that I shot a gun in America protecting myself, and they know I'm innocent, but because of white radical nationalists or whatever you want to call them, because they like to call themselves superior or supreme, but no, the Most High God is superior, the Most High God is supreme, and he has made the decision that color is not a basis right now. I'm a woman, and he's attacking a woman, period. So you can lie about what happened as far as him being stupid with my baby and attacking my baby. You can lie about whatever you want to, but I'm old enough to give my statement that he was attacking me. I'm old enough to show the evidence that he was attacking me. And they have the evidence that he was attacking me. And they over here trying to leave me on the streets like some drug-addicted prostitute and make it seem like, oh, my son was taken from me because I was on drugs. And that's a damn lie. My son was never taken from me. The day that I had to protect myself from his father, Austin John Metter, who is a white Caucasian male, that's when my son got taken, because the police gave him to his grandmother at the scene because his daddy was attacking us and I protected us. And they arrested me and then tried to murder me before my trial in the back of the Montgomery County Jail in Conroe, Texas. And I was pregnant. And I'm still pregnant with the same pregnancy. So they dropped the charges and didn't take me to trial because they don't want the evidence to come out as far as what this young white male was actually doing to me and my child. There was extensive history of over 3 years worth of 911 calls leading up to the shooting and around the same time as the shooting of him abusing me as well. So all of these white people want to run around pretending like they like black people or whatever. And y'all over here trying to cover up evidence of a young white male attacking a pregnant black woman in your country to the extent that you're willing to try to poison the young black woman's pregnancy, murder the young black woman, try to stage another arrest to murder her to keep her quiet, and you want to still walk around in our society like you give a damn about black people and even try to smile in my face while paying off other blacks, letting out criminals out of prisons who with very serious charges, who have pulled out guns on me before my child custody hearing, where they gave my son away illegally after the charges were dropped to his grandmother. This white woman told the police not to help me in my home, while her Caucasian son was attacking me all in my house, talking about she wanted to give him my apartment because he was white. And that's my apartment. And God said that was her apartment. He was beating her up and robbing her for her vehicle and stealing her money. And everybody know that was her car. Everybody know that was her apartment. Everybody know that's her baby. Everybody know y'all wrong. And then they sitting over there trying to get people to get charges dropped, to try to, instead of helping me and bringing me in their house and be like, hey sis, we know you out here pregnant. We know you trying to work on your case. You know, we know what happened to you and your son. You know, we know what they did to you in the back of the jail. We're going to give you a place to stay for a month or two now. They bringing me up in their house and they got cocaine charges. They got marijuana charges. They got prostitution charges. They got all kind of charges. And they bringing me up in their houses. And then sitting over here trying to plot on me with the state to have me killed, knowing that I'm pregnant. And then I'm trying to get the evidence out about my son needed to be returned to me because, this is why I'm glad when I was at Collin House on 9001 Jones Road, I got on my knees and I silently prayed and I was like, Lord, in my heart, I was like, Lord, what do I need to do? Because they over here talking about, oh, you need a job. You need a job. First of all, I'm practically on bed rest. I can't even hardly do anything. I've been tortured. And they talking about, oh, you need a job. You need a job while denying my pregnancy. Yeah, I do need a job for some work, for some money for myself, but not so nobody can extort me for money and sitting over there plotting to have me killed. So, the Lord was like, you need to press charges on your baby daddy. Don't be worrying about what everybody else talking about. Yeah, you can have a job if that's what it is, but don't be worrying about what everybody else talking about. Listen to what I'm telling you. And God said that he was going to punish this young man very severely. And he said that you need to press charges on him. He said, and his mama was over there parading your baby around town. He said, but I got something for her. And then he said, she was wrong for trying to keep you from your son. And then he said, and she gonna try to get you first. But some black women gonna help you out. And that's exactly what she trying to do. She trying to use her white privilege to have me murdered. And I'm tired of talking about it, honestly, because I'm a woman. I'm pregnant. I'm tired of my enemies. You know, when I leave here, I gotta lay down on the bench or sleep on the bench, and they try to have me passing out all on the side of the road, and you know, trying to pretend like they don't know I'm walking for hundreds of miles pregnant, and then they removing bus stops and everything somewhere I don't even have nowhere to sit. You know, I don't have nowhere to lay down. The women's abuse shelter. I'm one of the most abused women in the state of Texas, and they over here denying me a bed at all of these facilities. I mean, when I tell you I am so disgusted with black women, I can't even say I'm disappointed. I am so disgusted. I am disgusted with black women that I don't even want to mention the abominable things that they are out here doing to try to help white people cover up a death of a pregnant black woman. And I'm not going to die. But anyway, so everybody whose house I've been in was like telling me to get out their house, or basically because they wanted to have me out on the street looking all bad, and Jesus, like, and y'all can see that their little plan has been working. Bumps all on my face, and you know, like, oh my God, like, just looking horrible, you know, and that's what they want. You know, that's what they want. And that's so evil. And this is like, this is the most time that I have had. And it ain't gonna last long. But I put my little hand right here and feel my baby come up to my little hand. And that's basically what I'm doing. Spending some time with my child and with my God. I know I got some food, you know, and I know I'm going to be right back out on the street, but we done made it this far, you know, and I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody that went against the system to give me a hotel room, to donate to my GoFundMe that they done shut down. Well, it's supposed, they say that my GoFundMe is still up, but the Holy Spirit done let me know that somebody tried to donate me up to $1,700 worth of money, and I'm not getting the money. So, whatever they did, they got the power to do this, you know, with white people. And I got several different hate groups. It's Indian hate groups, Hispanic hate groups, white hate groups, black hate groups of all these different nations who are all conspiring together to cover up my pregnancy and to torture us and leave us outside, you know, in the freezer cold in the middle of the winter. So, you know, you got millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, celebrities, politicians, presidents, people who work in governments, you know, people who are over the shelters, people who are working in the manufacturing departments who are racist and Satanists. And it's not my fault. But, you know, just having this time to spend with my child just for a moment, you know what I mean? Because it feel like, sometimes it feel like it's two of them, but, you know, I ain't been able to see none of the sonograms. They done sonograms and lying about it. And, well, they did one at Expectation Studio, and she decided that she was going to tell the government that I was pregnant and then lie to me. So they all trying to lie to me, talking about I'm not pregnant when I know I'm pregnant. And then just try not to confirm it so they don't have to help me. So they can try to go through with a murder, you know, and child abductions. So, you know, I don't even want to talk about that. It's so abominable. I don't even like to let those type of words roll off of my lips. But that is the truth of what they're trying to do. And I just want to thank everybody who did donate to my GoFundMe account so I can have food at Henry's house. You know, please go to my OnlyFans. There is adult content on my OnlyFans because I was thinking about, just dancing, doing something, you know what I'm saying, that could bring me in some kind of money, some subscribers or whatever. But then I decided to just go ahead and make my page free. So it's free to subscribe to my OnlyFans, but you have to be 18 or older because it's adult content on there. Basically, I'm not prostituting. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a dancer, but I might sell some, I might, kind of do some networking or whatever, because I can dance, but I'm pregnant, so it's only so much that I can do. So, if I'm going to be dancing or, whatever I'm going to be doing, I want people to know what position they put me in to where I had to dance, and be pregnant, or whatever. I want you to know that I was forced to do it. I don't want people to continue to try to lie and be like, oh, Andrea is this. Oh, she butt naked shaking her butt and she doing this and she doing that. And she claiming she pregnant. Nah, you know my story. You know my struggle. You know what they did. When I was at Lily Moore's house, please go to my videos. You will see all of my stuff that I had. At James Harris' house, I had stuff. Before that, I had stuff. I had clothes that I bought. And they keep constantly trying to make me have to be on the streets to where I have to lose everything, so I don't have no lotion, soap, makeup, nothing for my hair, so they can continue to try to make me out to be a streetwalker while I'm trying to put this evidence out. But they don't want me to put the evidence out. Lord Jesus, help me now. Give me the words to speak. So, on my OnlyFans, the main thing I want you to look, I'm enjoying myself a little bit on my birthday, here and there, and I'm going to post some little face videos of me talking to you about what was going on in Henry's house while I was trying to shoot my OnlyFans video clips. The man was trying to have me butt naked in the living room, filming everything in front of him, and he was trying to listen and go back and tell people everything I was telling about my case to try to plot on my life. And they didn't like that was on my YouTube channel. They didn't like the fact that I was telling on them. So he tried to hurry up and call the police on me and lie on me. And the black police officer, she showed up when he tried to call it and try to lie and say I was doing something to have me arrested. But at the end of the day, she seen me come out the house and, what is there to say? The girl leaving your house, if you want to make up some shit and say she did something in your house, she leaving right now, so ain't no problem. And she just pulled off and left. So this is why I ain't even going in their house. I just stay outside. Because you ain't finna bring me up in your house knowing I'm pregnant, knowing they tried to murder me before my trial because I was innocent, and you want to sit up here and try to have a reason to stage me to be arrested, knowing that the only thing they want to try to do to this young black woman is kill her in the facility to cover up all the shit they done did to me. So, that's just ridiculous. But the man was trying to, I did my little dancing on my birthday, and I talked about the fact that I'm a pregnant captive, and the reason why I'm mostly butt naked on my OnlyFans, if you scroll all the way down, go all the way down to the very end of my post, or click on the video part of the OnlyFans, because they got the post and they got the video. It's going to have a little camera video sign. Click on that and it's going to show you all my videos, and go to the very bottom and you're going to see how they had me butt naked in the living room with this old man that I do not even know, while Henry Brown was trying to pretend like he took me up in his house to help me. But no, he was a part of this whole little operation where they got black men and men of all colors, but mostly black men, riding around in these cars, and then they trying to swoop me up, talking about, oh, I'll give you a place to stay, and then bring me up in their house and trying to pay me out to be a mental patient in their house because I'm very angry about what these white women have done to my body. I'm very angry about it, and I have the right to be. And then he was trying to make me have sex with him, and the other guy, Cannon Jewett, had DUI. He had disturbing the peace charges and public intoxication charges. And he was trying, every time they hear me working on the evidence, he'll run up out the house, or a black woman to call the phone. And you can look at the videos and see for yourself. I don't even want to keep going into this. You can see it for yourself what they've been doing. And there's several other videos that I have that I still need to post about other people's houses that I was in that was doing the same darn thing. So, it's just ridiculous, man. It really is ridiculous. Black people are sitting out here lying talking about Black Lives Matter when they just trying to get paid. You know, they the ones who was trying to set me up and out here trying to pretend like unity with white people is so much that you want to give up one of your own who is innocent and she's pregnant and I'm pregnant. You know, that's just ridiculous. And they helping to cover up my pregnancy and keep me outside. So they don't care about each other. Black people, I already knew that though, because black people been abusing me my entire life. So I already knew that black people don't really care. Now, for the black women that did look out for me, I appreciate it. I'm not talking to you, sis. I don't mean you, sis. I mean the majority of the black women out here that got the power to help me with my case. But yet they rather have a seat on the bench than to help a young black woman that's innocent. You know, you got judges that's over here being put in the newspaper while they know that a young African American woman is being chased around the country and she's pregnant and she's innocent. The charges against me was dropped. They never took me to trial because all the evidence was gonna show that my white baby daddy was abusing me and my child, and he was abusing me too much. It's too much evidence of him abusing me. Way too much abuse. To the point where they cannot deny having to take him to prison behind what he has done. But instead, they want to offer me up as some sort of honor killing, so they don't have to fight with white people because they know white people wrong for what they did to me. They tried to murder me before my trial. And they was trying to murder me out of my home with my child. Just because I have a baby with a white man and for other various reasons. Because I had curly natural hair, brown skin, beautiful, strong black woman, independent, very evil. They just being evil. And I don't even want to talk about this. Like, I really don't, because I'm a very sweet person. I'm a very, very kind-hearted person. And having to stand up for myself has been one of the hardest things that I have ever had to do. I could feel the tension in my head. I could feel the tension all in my body just to have to stand up for myself. It has caused me to get to know Jesus Christ and Jehovah, my God, because he has been with me every step of the way. He has been my rock and my fortress and my refuge and my shield, from all of the attacks of the enemy. And they are relentlessly doing this to me. They are relentlessly doing this. So I want you to just go down to my OnlyFans and look at when I was in the living room getting ready on my birthday, putting on my eyelashes, and how they had me just right there in the living room with this old man. But he was gone. But he had a room, but he was spending every single moment on the couch in the living room by me. And listening to everything I was saying and trying to provoke fights. And it even got to the point where he brought in women from outside, black women who was trying to plot on me to try to come in and start fights with me in the house. And this is what they have all been doing. They even got men walking around me outside trying to intimidate me, knowing that I'm pregnant, trying to provoke fights to try to harm my pregnancy. But I just been like, shaking my head, like I cannot believe that I stooped to this level. And the police are all sitting over there like they don't know what's going on. And they put people up to this. And the white women in the courts who was over my case and knew that I was innocent and they know that I'm pregnant, they are up to this. And they're abusing their power in the courts because my life and my children's lives are on the line. So at this point, I really don't care about whatever kind of power you have in the court. When you set someone up to be killed, when you lie about someone else's pregnancy, when you involve criminals to come after me, then my bone to pick is with you. And I don't care where you are. I don't care who you are or what kind of degree or status you have, because that is dishonorable. And the people do have the power to remove you off your bench and to remove you from being able to practice law anywhere in the United States of America. Because I can have a petition signed to where you cannot practice law because I am pregnant. And all of these hospitals sat over here trying to lie about my pregnancy. But I don't even want to go into that because I'm a beautiful, nice woman. I don't make threats. I pray to my God and I let him handle it. And he have shown all the wickedness that they have been doing. And had they have not have done it, they wouldn't have to hide what they did. So they all over here trying to hide what they did, instead of just letting God have his way, and letting the Lord deliver us like he said he would. Everything is in his power and in his control. I'm tired of pointing the finger. They all know what they did. I know what they did. I know what they trying to do to me and my kids in America. And I'm tired of talking. So also go to my OnlyFans and see where I'm talking about the abuse of African American women. I am butt naked to show my body. And I'm about to post another video of my body right now, butt naked, on my OnlyFans, so y'all can see my body. I have several videos going down my YouTube channels. I have 4 different YouTube channels. And on all my YouTube channels is all this different information, and it's all the same. It all boils into when I was released from the jail. And when I was with LaMarcus Sanders and they was trying to hurt me. It just have a lot of information. I'm very weak. I am pregnant. My body have been through so much abuse. I still have to work on evidence, and I don't feel like I had the strength left in my body when they messing with my phone, my Google Photos. They messing with my ability to record the evidence and put it out there. My trust is completely in Jehovah, in Jesus Christ, in Jesus, Jehovah and Jesus. My trust and my deliverance and my salvation comes from only him. I thank you all who helped me. Everybody who went out of their way to give me a little money here or a little money there. I need it. You know, I really do. I'm not lying about being pregnant. I'm not lying about what I said they've been doing to me. I'm not lying about my case. I'm not lying about them taking my child from me illegally. I'm telling the truth. And my body don't feel like it can take no more. And I need to rest. So I'm right here spending some time with my pregnancy. Because I can feel this baby. And it feel like 1 or 2, but I can feel this baby moving all up to my hand and getting all up under me. And it's a bonding time that we have not been able to have because people was in their house trying to fight me, chasing me all around the streets, poisoning the food, you know, coming in there trying to start altercation, putting me out, or having me being sex trafficked, you know, and it's just been a long, hard road. You know, being mistreated in the medical facilities, being tortured in the back of the jail and all over the jail, being beat up by my baby daddy, being abused all my life. I'm just going to enjoy this little piece that I have. It's about 4 or 5 o'clock right now. And checkout time is in the morning. I'm already ready to fall asleep now. And it'll be time to go. But I want to bond with my pregnancy. I want to bond. You know, I want to feel this fetus, this child or baby moving up to my hand. And, you know, just enjoy the beautiful part of life. And I want to read my Bible, and I want to talk to my God, and I want to enjoy my time with my God, you know, with all my enemy outside where they belong. And I have to just deal with them tomorrow. And my phone is off. I'm using the Wi-Fi here. And I don't know if they're going to allow me to be able to get the evidence out about my son and what's going on. I don't know if my body going to allow me to do it because I'm so tired. I have been drugged. I have been walking hundreds to thousands of miles, being chased, running for my life, and pregnant. So that's as much of an update as I can give. But please go to my OnlyFans. I'm about to post an updated video of my naked body as evidence They want to kill the child. They want to kill They want to kill any babies that I'm carrying, and they want to kill me to cover up what they did. And we all right, but they wrong. But I gotta go because I need to bond and I need to pray, because that keeps me grounded and level-headed. It's just having God here with me right in the midst of it all. He is so amazing, and to you we give our glory, Father God. It's His glory. So all the black men that's fighting against me, they fighting against God. And they fighting real hard. I admit they are. Even to the point of trying to kill me and shoot me down and cut me up and kill my babies, They fighting real hard to protect white people and this young white man that was abusing me. But that's systematic. That comes from slavery. And I'm not a slave. I'm free. And I'm going to just trust in my God. But I need some peace. And the more I keep talking about it, the more that's messing with my peace of mind. I got to put my trust in my God. So they won't give us no bed nowhere. For me to sleep nowhere in the United States. Instead of trying to pretend like I'm not with child. But it's all right. I trust in my Lord. Oh, Jesus. But we just got to go from there.